You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Complete out to the right side. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pass play now. Has it downfield working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Working quickly here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Room inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he gets in, touchdown. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Big gain downfield. He has the Carolina touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Air Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19 at the 21-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Panthers football. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 22 on second down. Chased out to his right. He's got Harrison. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll go down here at the 16. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They kick the running back in motion. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. It's second and goal. Brooks. And the defense flows over to make the play outside. Just not quite enough to break the play, and now it's third and goal at the 1.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. One down left before a big decision to make. You continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, where you're now forced to put the ball in the air.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here is Brooks. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown! The Panthers take a second quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lone back gets the handoff. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Caught by the open man. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 32 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
To the air, 3rd and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to push one deep down the... He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Carolina. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Airing it out to start this drive. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers push their lead to 18. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock, trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And he pays the price for the interception. Big hit brings it into that return. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Wow, again they don't snap it before the play clock runs out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. They don't get anything on 1st, and now they face 2nd and 15.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Finds a man right side. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. They're going for this. Flushed out of the pocket. And incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll throw it. Taken in by Harrison. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And it's cut the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. Trying for the deep ball. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's on the move. He's running for it. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the 2nd half, you have all that data from the 1st half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the 2nd.
Throwing it to start this drive. Caught by his fullback behind the line. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. From midfield now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. And now they face 2nd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Setting up a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. Coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Second down now, 7 to go. Running once more with Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Pass play coming here. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Man in motion, headed right. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He connects with his back deep down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 37 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side.
You know, that's a high degree of difficulty throw. Not a lot get tougher than that one. But now, fortunately, Kate, he aired it closer to the sideline, and it goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Running back sent in motion. First down from the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. He has the Carolina touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting from the 5. Not a good return. They bring him down just beyond the 10. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Big gain downfield. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lower the deficit they face. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
He put some juice on it deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Saints 17.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks them with a really long field ahead.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance. Can't get the playoff in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Play action on 1st down. Brought in right side. He breaks a tackle. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Saints ball as we start the 4th, but any efforts might just be futile facing that deficit. Second and 6 coming up here. He's going to throw this one. He lofts it deep left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints will trail by 25. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At around 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hands off here for Brooks. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Again, it's Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Dropping back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. They're throwing it. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Saints are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He puts some power on a deep one left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And it's picked off. But, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. On the give, it's Brooks. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third and 4 coming up now. Throwing from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Panthers very close to an 11th win this season. They've got 1st down from the 31. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. You've got to keep moving quick here. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Airing it out to start this drive. Complete out to the right side. And this one doesn't go far. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 23. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now a 4th down, staring right at him.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Desperation time here on 4th. That's caught beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. So for Brock Eward, our